Hello everyone, this is Sepi. In this video, I'm going to show you how to paint a foliage scene in watercolor. Let's get started. I started by wetting the whole paper and then putting the blue color for the sky, cerulean and ultramarine blue. And then I added the lightest colors of the scene, which are warm and cool yellows, cadmium lemon and Hansa yellow. And then I'm adding some cadmium orange and cadmium red, sap green, olive green. And for the water, because it's very dark, I am adding some indigo and mixing my indigo with some cascade green. Any cool green works. And then I will use my flat brush to wash off some of the pigments from the water to show the reflections. I dry the first layer, as you can see. And then I start working on the trunk by mixing some brown and blue. I'm mixing some burnt umber with a touch of ultramarine blue, but the colors are not too intense and dark. For the base of the tree though, I'm adding more intensity, less water, more pigments. Now I am using wet on dry technique and my number 6 round brush, and I start by creating leaves for this tree using yellows and orange colors and also cadmium red. Creating leaves with brush needs practice. We don't want them to look very cookie cuttery. We really don't want them to look like leaves because we cannot see the shapes. So we see them as a group of shapes, and we have to consider that when we are painting them. Then I start creating those far seam trees using cascade green or viridian green, sap green or olive green, cadmium yellow and cadmium orange and cadmium red. Using the same technique, it's more like scribbling with the tip of my brush to create the sense of leaves, and for these far seen trees, it's even less clear that they are leaves. We cannot see the shapes, we can see the values. So this is very important. By painting in between the grass, I create some of those blades of grass. I play around with the colors for my grass, greens and yellows, using dark blue like indigo, using red, alizarin red, cadmium red. Here is more about negative painting, painting in between the grass to show the blades. The next step is to darken the water even more using the same colors that we used for the first try. Here I'm using more of my indigo and bringing that dark color in between my grass a little bit more. Adding some dark green for the far seam behind those yellow leaves, adding some purple and then some green, viridian or cascade or Russian. Darkening my trunk and darkening the spaces in between the grass on the bottom of the tree, creating some texture and glazing over the grass with some yellow I'm just going to go over the tree trunk, the grass, everything that I did. I'm just going to go over it and create more contrast, especially to the bottom of my trees in the far scene. Adding more branches, and my work is done. Thank you for watching.